my channel. My name is Lisa Alastuey, and on this channel, you will find a variety of inspirational and informational videos. So if that sounds good to you and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. My guest today is a third-time repeating guest, Kim Goyette. She was on here previously for a yoga video. She's also known as Meditation Mutha, excuse me. And she also wrote a book about traveling around the world with her husband, Scott, and I did a video on that as well. So now I invited her back because I wanted to share with her about our most recent trip where we did a vacation reset. And I want to encourage you guys, hopefully through today's video, to look into doing a vacation reset for yourself. Welcome, Kim.
Thank you, Lisa. It's always so much fun to be on your show with you. I always enjoy it. So thanks for having me.
Thanks, Kim. Okay, so about a year ago, we had planned a trip for my 50th birthday. And because of timing and schedule, we weren't able to do it until May of this year. And so it was kind of a belated birthday trip. And when we were looking at different places to go, you came up with the idea that we should do an all-inclusive resort in Cancun called Club Med, which I had never been to a Club Med. So can you tell me a little bit why you chose Club Med?
Yeah, so I vacationed in a lot of places all around the world, and I've been to several Club Med, and I thought it would be a really good opportunity for you and I to reset because it's so active. So there's opportunities to participate in classes, to do trapeze, to do dance parties, foam parties. I mean, just everything. It's super social, and you can either really get into all the activities or you can just sit and unwind on the beach. So I thought it'd be a good balance for us for both of that.
Most definitely. So when we were sitting on the beach, we were looking at the history of Club Med. Can you share with the audience a little bit about what we learned about the history?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty amazing to find out that Club Med started in 1950 and it was right after World War II. And the intention was to bring people from all around the world, all different international people, in order to come together in this utopian type place. So after the war, it was extremely stressful. People felt isolated. And Club Med wanted everyone just to be able to enjoy all the pleasures of life. So that's really where it stemmed from. It's kind of an amazing history.
Yes, yes. And that is an interesting history on how they wanted to bring together community, because that's one of the things I noticed right away on day one when we were at Club Med, just how friendly the staff was, everybody was, how many repeating customers keep coming there. It really blew my mind because my original stereotype of Club Med was that it was a hedonistic resort at one time, and they rebranded probably like around, I believe, 2000s and made it more family oriented, but it still has some flavor of the hedonism. We met a gentleman we'll call Jack that still thinks it's the 1970s and has kind of that hedonistic approach. So what were your first impressions when you went there?
Yeah, one of the reasons why I love Club Med so much is because everyone is so engaging. So, unlike many other resorts where the staff is told to be more reserved with their clientele, Club Med is just the opposite. They're actually told to engage with everyone that's attending. And so they're really involved in getting you involved in all the activities and learning about you, where you're from. And what's really interesting, like you said, is that there's kind of this, I wouldn't call it a cult, it's a following of people that only go to Club Med. I mean, for the past 50 years, they've been going to Club Meds all around the world. And so they become familiar with the staff, they become familiar with other Club Med attendees, and it just becomes this big family. And I noticed when, even when we sit down for meals, that there's bigger tables, and the intention is for other people to join you at your meal, not just be isolated the whole time. So if you're social, this is the perfect place to go. If you're traveling solo, it's the perfect place to go, perfect vacation, because you'll instantly be involved in everybody else. So it's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Yes, yes, and very international. One night we sat down, there was a German couple. We met a lot of Canadians. Our trapeze instructors were from Morocco. Some of the staff were from Haiti, excuse me, and Turkey. And so it's a very international feel. You hear a lot of French also being spoken because that is the original place that it began was in France. And so I thought it was really cool to kind of get out of your bubble, get out of your comfort zone, and go get in places where you're around different cultures and languages.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like I said, I've been to a few Club Meds, and one of them, I would say that maybe 30 different countries were represented between the staff and the guests. I mean, it's pretty amazing to be able to interact. And that was, again, the intention of Club Med to begin with, is to bring people together to make them feel like they're part of a community, part of a family. And they do an amazing job, I have to say.
Yes, yes. And so I'm not a big beach person because I burn really easily, but you really sold it to me because you said it was active. And I looked at some of the activities they provided. Can you go through a typical day that we had there? We were there for a week.
Yeah. So I'm impressed with us, Lisa. We really participated in a lot of stuff. So we did yoga first thing in the morning. We even took an abs and glutes class right after that, and then had a nice, beautiful breakfast. I have to say the food was impressive. It was really, really good quality, an awesome breakfast. Then maybe lounging on the beach for a few hours, and then heading to trapeze. I know that we had so much fun. So one of the unique features of Club Med is that at each individual Club Med, they have an opportunity to do trapeze. And they're professionals that teach you, and it's really legit. It's exciting. And they push you along so that you can really go to the next step. So from the beginning of the week to the end of the week, I was really proud of both of us for progressing the way that we did. And then we participated in dance parties, foam parties. They had evening entertainment. The entertainment was excellent. I was really impressed. Super professional entertainment. And then, of course, a dance party to as long as you want. So yeah, there was just so much fun. Oh, and I can't forget the little happy hours that we did every evening. That was so fun as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was always guacamole and pico de gallo time, like around 7 o'clock every night.
And a margarita.
And a margarita and a passion fruit mojito and so on. So I
Yeah.
got to try a lot of different drinks because that also is part of the all-inclusive, which was really nice. But I do want to touch on the dancing part because I thought this was an interesting phenomenon at Club Med is that they have these theme songs that people, when they hear it, they just break out into line dance, whether it's like the middle of the afternoon or the start of a happy hour. And it was just like, it's part of that cult family. So you definitely get all the line dancing you want when you go to a Club Med all-inclusive resort.
Yeah, the first time I went to a Club Med, I had no idea what it was about. And so they started playing these songs that everybody knows. And all of a sudden, everyone started dancing these moves. And I'm like, how does everyone know these dances? And then before you know it, I was like, oh, okay, they just, they repeat it. So then you get to learn it. And then all of a sudden, you're part of this big dance group and community. And it's a lot of fun. And I think for those that are a little bit shy to dance, it's a great segue into movement as a group because there's moves that go along with each song. There's lots of different songs that everybody knows. And then the staff are up there dancing, shaking, getting everyone going. And so it makes it very inviting to just move. I mean, I don't know about you, but I probably moved I don't know, 10 hours a day. I mean,
Yes.
it was pretty impressive. We lounged for a few hours on the beach and then we were just moving the whole time and it was so much fun.
Yes, yes. And I mean, just to show you how devoted people are to this, there's like a Club Med Spotify music list. I mean, there's people, like I said, that they go year after year. They're really into this type of environment. You and I, like on day 3, we had to break away from the line dancing and do our own type of dancing. And it was kind of funny because even like one of the instructors, like looking at us like, wait a minute, what are you doing? Getting out of the line dance. And we
Not
tried to
doing what
pull, go ahead.
Yeah, it was funny. You and I, like when they were playing salsa type music, you and I just started dancing because we were kind of done with the group dancing, and everyone was looking at us like, "Oh my gosh, they're breaking away! They're doing something different." It was humorous. But
Yes,
like
yes,
I said, I think it's really an awesome environment for people that just want to be part of something and
yes.
feel really welcome. And the dancing is part of it. Like there's so much joy in moving your body and listening to awesome music and getting yourself excited and going and then being a part of this really high vibe group. I loved it.
Yes, yes. I mean, and at the end of the week, they did like an awards sports show. So like the top winners of the sailing race or the top winners of pickleball or volleyball. I mean, there were so many activities that you could choose from that just made it really fun and interesting. And you could also just, like I said, lounge on the beach and or go for a swim. I mean, just something for everyone.
Yeah, you know what I've observed about Club Meds because I've been to a lot of different all-inclusives where people are just kind of lounging around by the pool or on the beach, just drinking and eating the entire time and really not moving. And Club Meds, everybody participates. They participate in all the classes. They're even in general are fit people that just want to enjoy a different type of vacation. They don't want to just laze around. They want to do things. They want to learn new things. They want to interact. They want to be social. They want to just enjoy life. And so I really like the way that Club Med has it set up, where there's a schedule and you get to pick and choose whatever calls to you. Like you said, there's pickleball, there's sailing, there's snorkeling, there's scuba diving. I mean, it's just a huge array of activities. A lot of them are celebrations and different themes. So it just invites you in to participate.
Yes, yes. Another cool thing that I really was impressed with, you mentioned how good the food was. Not only did they have like just like this open bar of food that you could pick from, really fresh food. So every day we could get like fresh salmon, avocado toast, eggs made right there. They also had like the pizza and the carbs and those types of bar area. We just walked past it. It is there, it is available. But if you're looking to maybe as part of your reset to eat healthier, Club Med's really good. This type of vacation's good because it does set you up to like, you don't even want where the pizza and the pasta and all that type of stuff is.
Yeah, I was really proud of us because there was lots of desserts and lots of options for to carve out, but there was so many more options for fresh vegetables. You could get a chopped salad made fresh every day, grilled fish. I mean, there was just a lot to choose from. And then because they had themed nights, they weaved a lot of different cultures in. So international stuff, French food, Asian food, seafood, I mean, just all kinds of things. So you didn't get bored. And then the lunches, dinners, and breakfasts were just such a great variety. So I just really enjoyed the quality of it and it helped you to eat healthier. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yes, yes. So let's talk about what does a vacation reset mean to you personally?
Well, approaching I have to say that this vacation, the timing was just divine intervention because it was just so much pressure at home. There was so much going on, a lot of intense emotions that I was working with myself and other people. And so I just wanted to get out of town. And so just arriving in a different place, a beautiful place, beautiful clear blue water and white sand beaches and breathing that fresh air and the breeze. It was a reset just to walk into the resort and then really focusing on my own personal health and allowing myself to unwind. So maybe not rushing from event to event or activity to activity, taking some downtime and tuning into what my body really needs. But then also balancing it with some new activities that I never did, some things to challenge some fears that I had, especially going up high in the
Preppy?
trapeze.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just trying new things, new food, interacting with new people. It really helps to get out of the humdrum of daily life. So I absolutely love the word reset because from the time I arrived until when we left a week later, I felt like a totally different person. My nervous system was calm, my mind was clear, my body felt good. I walked away healthier than when I arrived, which is not typical for all inclusives. You know, we did so much activity, we ate healthy, we drank and partied a little bit, but it was within balance. And I felt healthier when I left. So, really, body, mind, and spirit was like a total reset for me.
Yes, yes. You shouldn't need a vacation from your vacation. And so going into this vacation, I definitely had the intention and the goal of, you know, healthy practices, healthy eating, prioritizing sleep, but still having a lot of fun, challenging myself with new things, including the trapeze. Never did that before in my life. And so, yeah, it definitely, by the end of the week, I felt rested. I felt at peace. I felt really good, just awesome time.
Yeah.
So let me ask you about challenges or obstacles you might encounter during a vacation reset, and how do you plan to overcome them?
You know what? I think one of the biggest challenges of trying to reset on vacation is getting away from technology and social media. So I find whenever I go away and I really want to reset, maybe the first day or so, I'm still kind of tuned in to my phone. I am checking social media, but then as the days go on, I'm just using my phone for pictures. And then eventually I just put it away and I can really be present with myself, with the people that I'm engaging with all the activities, and just let it go. I mean, all that stuff is such a distraction, and a reset, a technology reset or a technology detox is so healthy for you. So I would say that's one of the biggest challenges for many people is just letting go of that phone, letting go of your device, and really being in the present moment so you can enjoy the people that you're with and the environment that you're in.
Most definitely. I also think it's really important that you communicate to your loved ones that you're going away on this vacation because you need a reset. Mommy needs a reset, whatever, because sometimes people forget the intention of what you're also trying to accomplish during a vacation, and you need that space and time and peace. So I think communicating those things ahead of time to all of your loved ones is also very key to overcoming some of those challenges and obstacles.
Yeah, I totally agree with that because the intention of a reset is self nourishment and self love. And if you're distracted by all the chaos from home or like the daily digs from home, then that's not going to benefit you. You really want to get away and separate yourself from all the drama or the challenges or the daily grind of home so that you can come back fresh. And, spouses and partners really understand the importance of allowing their partner to go away and reset. Um, Parents, so I'll speak for myself, I'm a mom. It is so important in order to keep your sanity, really, to step away from your family and do something for yourself. I mean, and then when you come back, you're just a more elevated, more nourished, better provider for everybody.
Yes, it's not selfish to put yourself at the top priority, right? It's a part of that self-care and that self-love. You need to take care of yourself first and foremost before you try to take care of everybody else.
Yeah, I learned that a long time ago as a young mom, where I was very overwhelmed. I was working full time and then also being a mother to a baby. And my husband was really amazing. He suggested that I go away on a vacation all by myself. And I did. And I literally came back a different person, totally refreshed. And then I had the energy and the bandwidth to be the best mom that I could be, to be the best wife that I could be. So, yeah, I love it.
Yes, yes. And so for our example, we chose a beach vacation, but you could reset to the mountains, you could reset to a lake, to, a snow-filled winter vacation. It's whatever environment is conducive to you that you're going to find the most peace in.
Yeah, I think that rejuvenation goes back to being very personal. So, what does that look like for you? When you feel the most alive, what is the environment? Is it a breeze on the beach? Is it skiing in a mountain? Is it hiking? Whatever that is for you, there's a place that you can find in order to surround yourself with the highest vibration that you get the most out of your vacation reset.
Yes, yes. And that's what's so cool about like a Club Med community vacation. We met other guests that were definitely in their own example of a reset. Maybe they're going through a life transition or whatnot. But you could, once you start to look around, you see that, you're not isolated or alone, and other people are having their experiences. And resets can happen in a lot of different ways, and we can help each other with those resets.
Yeah, I think that community and feeling a part of something bigger than yourself is all inclusive in doing a reset. And a vacation, like at a Club Med, is the perfect opportunity to connect with people. Everyone is very open to connecting, unlike other resorts that I've been to where everyone's just hanging out with their own family or their own partner that they came with. This is super social, and meant to be that way. It was very intentional so that you feel like you're part of the community. If you're feeling isolated and lonely at home, this is a great way to make new friends. I actually have a yoga client who met his wife at a Club Med, and has been married for almost 34 years now. And so it just goes to show you the impact that these social environments have on people and the potential that you can have, as an experience when you're in that type of welcoming environment.
Yes, yes. So how do you plan to integrate any insights or lessons you learned during the reset back into your daily life when you return home?
Okay, so when I returned home, I told myself, because it can be, I sometimes I get food depression when I've been on a vacation and someone else is cooking for me all the time, and then I come home to like a TV dinner, right? So I told myself, nope, I'm gonna keep this high vibe food, this really healthy food in my system. And I made chopped salads every day, lots of different varieties. I bought a whole bunch of different ingredients. I drank healthy juices like we did when we were on vacation. And I just was really conscious of integrating the food back into my world, and making food as opposed to going out to eat so often, or grabbing something quick, just being really intentional because I love that part of it. I don't know about you, but my digestion was amazing when I was on this trip because I was eating such good quality food and moving so much. So that was part of the plan coming back from vacation. And then also taking some time daily just to relax. Because oftentimes I get sucked into, again, the daily grind of going from one activity to the other. That's not really nourishing. And so just stopping, pausing, sitting quietly in the morning, enjoying nature. Like we were outside almost all the time when we were at Club Med. And so that's really important to me. And so I brought those things back.
Yes, yes. One thing that stood out to me is when we were on the beach and we were talking about how lucky we were, how blessed we were, and just being uber grateful for the moment. And I brought that back with me because I can always kind of close my eyes and I can still see that crystal blue Caribbean water. And I'm just so grateful for the experience. And I have those memories, and I know I will have more memories, but that was a big one for me, is just to really be present and grateful, and to bring that back with me to my daily life.
Yeah, not everyone gets the opportunity to take these big breaks or to go on vacation. And so gratitude is really the key to life, right? To living a high vibe life. It's just being grateful for what's in front of you. And so I think that the vacation felt really nourishing because every day you and I talked about how grateful we were to be there, to be with each other, to spend quality time with each other, and just to have all these experiences. And I think it made it feel very full. So by the time we were ready to leave, I felt complete. Like, wow, we just did everything we wanted to do. We had really deep conversations, really nourishing experiences, and it felt okay to go home.
Yes, yes. And I like that word complete. We definitely got a complete vacation. I do not feel incomplete by it. It was such a cool experience. And I just highly recommend anybody that is feeling stressed out, maybe is working through some issues or going through a transition period in their life, just put yourself in a new environment. It doesn't have to be a big fancy vacation. Like you said, there's other ways you can take like mini vacations and mini resets to kind of get you to that place of presence and gratitude and all those things that are really the most important things in life.
Yeah, my business is based off of what you just said. So I teach yoga retreats all around the world, and retreating is like resetting, right? You're retreating from your daily life and you're going into a space that's super nourishing because of self love and kindness. And so it's a great way to reset, even for a day. If you went just one night somewhere just to get out of town, get into a new environment, do something different, turn your brain on in a different way. It's all so good for living a great quality life.
Most definitely, most definitely. Do you have any final thoughts on vacation resets?
Just do it. So,
Yeah.
so it's so funny because when I first met my husband, he loves to go on vacation. To this day, he loves to go on vacation. And he was always encouraging me, come on, Kim, I found this great deal. Let's go on vacation. And I was working for corporate America and I felt guilty taking vacation. I felt stressed. Oh, we don't have the money. I don't have the time. I can't leave. There was all these different excuses that I made in order to not make the vacation and self nourishment happen. And he would always convince me. And then we'd be sitting in the middle of our vacation, and I'd look over and I'd always say, okay, thanks. Because it just took a little encouragement and to realize, no, you deserve a vacation. You should not have any guilt around taking a vacation and self nourish because you're going to come back so much more powerful, so much more filled up. Your cup is going to be filled. So, and then you'll be a better employer. You'll be a better spouse. You'll be a better parent. All the things. So I would say stop making excuses and just book a vacation.
Excellent. I love that. I'm going to end on that. Thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate you coming on my channel today. And if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching.